Good day, everyone. We are the Group 3, and we are here today to report to you the air transport marketing. First, what is an air transport marketing? Air transport marketing, well, this includes the aeroplanes, cargo planes, helicopters, jets, and other that carry high-priced specialty goods, machinery, and industrial products. Air transport is an important enabler to achieving economic growth and development. Air transport facilitates integration into the global economy and provides vital connectivity on a national, regional, and international scale. Well, it helps generate trade, promote tourism, and create employment opportunities for others.
Next is air transport. Air transport is one of the fastest modes of travel. Airplanes can carry people, mail, and lightweight goods to distant places in the shortest time possible. They also prove to be extremely useful during the times of natural calamities, wars, and other emergencies. So it says here that it is the one of the fastest modes of travel. Why is that? Well, obviously, there are no traffics, maybe there are delays in flight schedules, but surely you will get on your destination in no time. For example, you were in a flight from Pampanga bound to Cebu City. Instead of traveling by land, which might take you around 2.18 hours or 2 hours and 18 minutes, by using air transportation, you can get there for as earlier as 1.5 hours. It is also proof that air transportation is both effective and efficient when it comes to delivering goods, medical supplies, and the likes. So, again, how important does air transportation really is? The answer is quite simple. People choose traveling by air due to its conveniency and efficiency. So, next,
Next, what are the economic benefits of an air transport? Well, the economic benefits of an air transport that it generates economic growth, provides job, increases revenues from taxes, and it fosters the conservation of protected areas. That is the economic growth. That is the economic benefits of an air transport.
Advantages of air transport. Number 1. High speed. It is the fastest mode of transport and therefore suitable for the carriage of goods over a long distance. It requires less time. Number 2. Quick service. Air transport provides comfortable, efficient, and quick transport services. It is regarded as the best mode of transport for transporting perishable goods. Number 3. Easy access. Air transport is regarded as the only means of transport in those areas which are not easily accessible to other modes of transport. It is therefore accessible to all areas regardless of the obstruction of land. Number 4. No physical barrier. Air transport is free from physical barrier because it follows the shortest and direct roads where seas, mountains, and forests do not obstruct. Number 5. Natural road. Aircraft travels to any place without any natural obstacles or barriers because the custom formalities are compiled very quickly. It avoids delay in obtaining clearance. Number 6. National defense. It plays a significant role in the national defense of the country because modern wars are conducted with the help of aeroplanes. Airways as an upper hand and destroying the enemy in a short period.
Disadvantages of air transport. First is the high cost. Air transportation is considered as a very high cost as compared to the other modes of transportation. The operating costs of aeroplanes are higher and involves the great deal of expenditure on the construction of aerodromes and aircraft. Because of this reason, the fare of the air transportation is high and not all people can afford it. Air transportation requires high investments for construction and maintenance. It also requires training, experience, and skills personnel, which involves a substantial investment. Risky. Air transport is the riskiest from air transportation because a minor accident can put a substantial loss of the goods, passengers, and the crews. The chances of accident are greater in comparison to other modes of transportation. Air transport is also unreliable as it depends on the weather forecast. Normally, if the weather is not certain, the flight may be get delayed. Next, small capacity. The aircraft have a small carrying capacity, and therefore this is not suitable for carrying bulky and not important goods or things. The load capacity cannot be increased as it is found in case of rails. Next.
The economic impact of air transport within the Philippines. So first, it's more jobs. According to the International Air Transport Association, in 2018, airlines, airport operators, airport on-site enterprises, aircraft manufacturers, and air navigation services provided 45,000 people with employment in the Philippines. Next, please. So in this graph, you can see the 45,000 people employed is the direct employment. For the supply chain, it is the buying and services from local suppliers that the sector supported, which produced 127,000 jobs and supported a further 37,000 jobs through the wages it pays its employees that consumes other goods and services, which is underspending. Local tourism sourced from air transportation has produced an additional 964,000 jobs that not only help the locals, but also help in promoting the local tourism of the Philippines to different countries. Next. Next is connectivity. So the graph shows the percentage. Next, please. The graph shows the percentage of increase in the volume of passengers that fly to other countries by percentage. In comparison to 2013, Filipinos have an increased passenger volume by 27% in North America, 103% in the Middle East, and 19% in Asia by 2018. This could be interpreted that more and more people are consuming the offered services by the air transport market.
And lastly, with the increased connectivity to different parts of the world, limited raw materials within the country can be increased by importing foreign raw materials that can be transported more easily by air transportation. With increased raw materials, more outputs can be produced by manufacturers and more resources will be available to the market, making air transport a vital part of the current supply chain.
So thank you for listening. And once again, we are Group 3.